Thank you for staying on top of that for us, Karen. And new tonight, a Sumner County community falls helpless as they continue to see flood damage in their neighborhood year after year. Fox 17 News' Kylie Walker in Cottontown with the calls for help tonight.
Homeowners who live on Tison Lane tell me this road has been impacted twice in the last couple of months. And in the last 2 weeks, this street looked unrecognizable, some comparing it to a running river as homeowners suffered thousands of dollars in damage. This is Shauna Hurt's house surrounded by water in May.
The water reached over 24 inches in the back area. Out front here, the water was approximately a foot deep.
And just as her family finished recovering from that storm, more flooding on June 30th, this time impacting more homes.
You have this feeling of hopelessness. You know, on the June 30th flood, I cried for hours.
She says she's not in a floodplain, but through our research, we found that FEMA does classify this street as a minimal risk. Hurt says the flooding issues go back to 2016 with more than $100,000 in damages.
You can see just the dates on the invoices here. This is 2017.
Hurt says this culvert on the side of her house is to blame.
Because of all of the development and building downstream, the water cannot flow out of here.
These emails here showing all the back and forth between Hertz and the city over the years.
The group that I was working with back in 2017, they were going to put together a plan to address the size of the culverts and look at putting in a detention pond so that it would help control the flow rate of the water. However, at the time, they were unable to secure the funds to do that.
We reached out to city leaders both by phone and email. We asked how they plan to alleviate the issues on this street. The city sent us a lengthy statement saying they understand the community's pain and they're actively working with city and state leaders to discuss mitigation efforts. And Hurt says if she doesn't see any changes, it really puts her family in a tough situation because it will be hard to move and escape this. As she says, her next door neighbors have tried to sell their house. They had buyers who then backed out after the most recent floods. In Cottontown, Kylie Walker, Fox 17 News, your Code Red station.